Ji'atrix. Homeworld. Atrix. It's a rocky world with very warm core. In the past, world was orbiting a dying red giant. Now it's orbiting a white dwarf. Atrix is a night world, bathed in eternal dawn. The surface is covered with hardy plant life that evolved to take in all light they could. Through those night jungles, great predators stalk the night. Underground, however, was full of Ji'atrix cities, with common fluorescent plant life and different types of mushrooms. Thick surface of the planet has many great tunnels and chambers, echo of once extremely volcanically active planet. Atrix has been abandoned by Ji'atrix, outside of few monasteries and pilgrimage sites. Physical characteristics. Type: insectoid. Height: 1.2 meters in height, even 3 meters in length. Weight: 220 kilograms. Coloration: very varied coloration. Diet: fungivore first and herbivore second. Senses: very good sense of smell, poor eyesight, hearing tuned to low frequencies. Forms of communication: smell and vocal. Reproduction: eggs. Incubation: 5 months, around 10 eggs per pregnancy. Lifespan: 80 years. Maturity: 5 years. Special traits. Ji'atrix are psychic species, but their power is usually limited to influencing plant and fungi growth. Powerful psykers can be born within their ranks, but it's incredibly rare even compared to other psychic species. Ji'atrix are in symbiotic relationship with multiple fungi species from their homeworld, including some that grow directly on Ji'atrix bodies, providing camouflage and decoration in form of fluorescent mushrooms. They have natural ability to grow mushrooms and plants, as well as great affinity with machines. Ji'atrix, while themselves lack almost any defenses or natural weapons, are extremely resilient to numerous types of toxins and poisons, some of which grow on their back in form of symbiotic mushrooms and plants. Ji'atrix have also incredibly powerful stomachs, able to digest almost any type of fungi or plant without suffering any side effects. They were even known to snack upon orc fungi or even orcs themselves, being only exception in terms of mushroom and plant diet. There is very little sexual dimorphism between males and females. They are usually recognized by pheromones, and which types of mushrooms and plants they have symbiotic relationship with. Psychological characteristic. Ji'atrix are peaceful society that specialize in agriculture. They value personal freedom, autonomy, and peace above all else. Unlike many other species, they didn't seek to conquer their own world, but to escape its dying star. This desire is the reason behind great appreciation of engineering among the Ji'atrix. They live in peace with themselves and with the nature around them. Because of their natural ability to establish symbiotic relationships with fungi and plant life, they developed quite ecologist outlook on the surrounding world. They aren't warriors. Examples of Ji'atrix serving in coalition military exist, but they are rather rare, and if they do appear, almost always they work within combat engineering units. Since joining the coalition, different types of augmentations, usually ones giving them more powerful forms of locomotion, became more and more popular. What is interesting about Ji'atrix is that they actually create families and deeply care for their young. many Ji'atrix made for life. History. Ji'atrix were a divided species with multiple democratic nations with different ideologies, seeking a way to save their species. Some attempted an escape. Others planned to move entire planet to a new star system. Others had ideas about refueling the dying star. Ji'atrix had to evacuate, as when most of wildlife could survive colder and harsher climate, after Red Giant transforms into White Dwarf, Ji'atrix couldn't. Those societies were marked by deep scars, as in ancient times, Ji'atrix experienced the rise of psychic tyrants who abused their power and almost brought their people into extinction. This caused deep fear of powerful psykers among the Ji'atrix. When Coalition encountered them, Ji'atrix were in the process of unification and established their first colony thanks to generation ships. Meeting with the Coalition was a godsend, as Coalition had the ability to transport Ji'atrix out of Atrix to new worlds which could be settled, ensuring their species' survival. In exchange for loyalty, Ji'atrix joined the Coalition. Not long after, the Red Giant transformed into a White Dwarf, and the entire home system of Ji'atrix became part of planetary nebula, created when the Red Giant died. In modern day, Atrix is an abandoned world, only visited by pilgrims who seek to visit homeworld of their species. Joining the Coalition. 691st year Millennium 38. At the same time when Coalition was waging proxy war with most radical elements of Tarelian species, they encountered and ensured that Ji'atrix would join them. Status in the Coalition. Protectorate. Ji'atrix by nature enjoy their own autonomy, but with the circumstances of them joining the Coalition, they are seen as Protectorate, which makes their voice weaker within Coalition itself, but ensures that they retain their internal autonomy. Government. Union of Autonomous Republics. Each Ji'atrix colony is a republic that follows directive of overall constitution of the Union. There is no singular authority. Only when or if there is a need for such grand change do representatives of each republic meet and make decisions which will have to be upheld by all republics. Role within the Coalition. Ji'atrix have overall small presence within Coalition at large, preferring to keep to themselves. They are relatively good engineers, with different republics being famous for producing different types of agricultural products and machinery. Ji'atrix republics have little to no military forces, either ground or navy. Few that do exist are rather poor quality and are rarely deployed alongside other Coalition forces.